My dear sisters and brothers, today in the first reading we have heard how God is taking care of His people and He is training them and He is making them walk in His ways. All they need to do is obey His commandments. Yesterday we also saw how obedience was very important. And today He's saying, if you don't do this, then you will destroy your own selves. God doesn't want us to be destroyed. He always wants us to have a peace-filled life. And if we want that peace-filled life, we just have to be attuned to God's presence within us so that Jesus in us can live, love and work through our thoughts, words and deeds. This is what happened to Juan Diego. He was born in the 15th century, somewhere in 1474, somewhere there. And then when he was 50, the Franciscan missionaries who were working in Mexico, they baptized him. And when he was baptized, he began to go from his village to the cathedral to pray for Mass. And one day when he was going, Our Lady appeared to him and said, "Tell the bishop to build a church here." And as a sign of that apparition, she printed on his shawl the picture of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And he went and showed it to the bishop. Then they built this big basilica there. And that is how the devotion to Our Lady continued and continues till today. My dear sisters and brothers, in our life too, Jesus has appeared to us and even the saints in many ways. What does that do to us? It makes us more fervent in our faith and to trust God in all circumstances. Let us pray that today we will give ourselves more fully to God's presence within us, especially by spending 5 minutes before we sleep and 5 minutes on rising. What will that do to us? It will help us to give all that is troubling us into the hands of Jesus. And He will set us free from it, and He will give us His Spirit so that we are led by His Spirit. So through the night, He will reformat us because our ego and the evil one unformats us as children of God, makes us, children of the world. But with Jesus, we will get reformatted for 5, 6, 7 hours at night, and then in the daytime, we will be able to respond to every person and situation in the way of Jesus who dwells in us. Let us hold our hands, place them in our lap, keep our eyes closed, and let us allow God's Spirit to reformat us, to make us truly what we are, each one to be in Jesus.